All right. What's up? What's up, family? It's going down. It's going down. Y'all know what y'all got to do. Get your glasses. Get your glasses. Get your glasses. We about to kick it. Let me go and change this setting on here so that I can make sure that you are getting uninterrupted Gye-Nyame journey. We're going to cancel that piece right there. There we go. All right, because I had to take it off because, of course, it was going to be saying the signal wasn't good. When I know that the signal is good, shouts out to CeeLo. I see you coming in. Grab your waters, family, because it's about to go down. I'm giving the message a second to get out before we actually go and get started. But we are going to have open lines. I'm calling this Brunch with the Ancestors. Brunch with the Ancestors, right? You know, because I'm kind of late. I ain't, you know, like I said, on these days, Kuumba and Money, you catch me when you can. All right. So, we're still building. We are in the process of getting this Malcolm X Festival up and off the ground. So, you know, like I said, I've been involved with that. And last night, I sat down and tried to watch a movie. Fell asleep in the movie, so I'm going to have to finish that before me and my kids hit the road tonight. But hey, one of the things that I think I'm going to do tonight is there's this show called Afro Delicious. Afro Delicious. And, you know, I'm going to go see what's so delicious about the Afros. I'm going out to see that tonight. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it's, I don't remember the name of the place. But, you know, call in. Maybe somebody call in with that information. Line is open. 614-556-4535. Text just went out. See it on there. Tell me, Miss CeeLo, if you got your text. Because I want to make sure that I'm getting what we pay for here on the journey. Because we running on a shoestring budget. And we can't be playing, you know what I'm saying? Can't be playing. We got to make sure we getting what we got. So, family, when you get your text, you let me know that you got your text up on there. Throw up your thumbs. Let me know if you got your text. But we about to get this water ritual on. This our water song. You know what I'm saying? All right. Got the blue guys for you today. So, let me just run down what we're going to do today. So, today is called Brunch with the Ancestors. I'm going to eat some brunch. And we're going to talk. I've got the lines open. You know, we're going to sample some of the Justice League. That's that lemon, lime, and ginger. It's been sitting in the bottle, had it out in the car, so it's kind of chill. Because I was planning to sample some of this with my brother, but other things popped up and we weren't able to hook up. So I'll drink with him a little bit later on tonight. But I got that right there. Boom, we're going to pop that. Also, I went downstairs and I got some of my old ferments. This is beet-based. It probably got some, I don't know exactly what it got in it, but I know it got some beets. I know it got some sweet potatoes. I know it got a little bit of cabbage, maybe some spinach. I don't know. But I fermented this last summer. We're going to get us some fermented food and had called this Brunch with the Ancestors. So, you know, because I'm sure this has been sitting in a cool place for a long time, and I need to eat it up. And I'm going to show y'all, just demonstrate the power of some fermented foods. You know what I'm saying? So, because I know some of us are scared. Some of us are scared. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? My piece is to make sure that everything that I'm telling you that I think that you should do for your health, I'm doing for mine. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just prescribing. You know what I'm saying? As they used to say, physician, heal thyself. I'm not a physician. I'm far from that. But you know what I'm saying? I believe in practicing what I'm talking about. Right? So let me make sure I got the chat lines open for those that might want to bless us with a few words. You know what I'm saying? Got the lines open. So here we go. Text is out. First off, I need to remind you that you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media.
Where we start to blow up here.
That wasn't good. We gotta get my my fingers together. Let's see. That's better. Once again, I need to remind you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. That's right, they ready in the afternoon. This is a Heart of a Simple production. Of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. And it's a Heart of a Simple production. One more time, ladies. Uh-oh, y'all cousin Miss Taj is on. So we gonna start off. Y'all know how we do it here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Grab your glasses, it's going down. Grab your glasses, family. Grab your glasses. Get your water. Drink your water. Drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Take your breath and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. One more time. Take your breath and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and drink your water. Break down, there we go. Want to send shouts out to everybody that's up on the air with us now. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. You hear my background singers in the back? Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, shouts out to Miss Tasha Calloway, shouts out to C-Lo, shouts out to Greg Blair. There's somebody else out there, but yo, before we even start, you know, you got to lift your glass and drink your water. Lift your glass. Alright. man, oh man. All right, so now I'm almost halfway through my water. And like I said, lines are open for those that want to join the conversation. You can hit me up at 614-556-4535. Come over and say it for them so they can hear y'all. I don't know if they can hear y'all over there. Once again, say it.
614-556-4535.
614-556-4535. Cool. Shouts out to Amatu. Thank you for joining us once again. Coming live through that Spreaker station. Family, listen. I'm trying to move us over to Spreaker, but I know some of y'all like seeing the facial expressions and stuff like that. But the podcasting is the move for the future at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, even though I get a few listeners on YouTube and a lot of y'all through Facebook, the move is that podcasting piece. All right, but hey, so now, first off, before we even get into the toast today, I want to say great Kuumba to each and every last one of you. You don't know the language, learn the language, right? So now, one of the things that was pressing me on my mind was the fact that the coroner's report, the family of the young man that was shot in California, the coroner report came in. And the coroner report said that he received 8 shots. At least this is what I'm hearing. 8 shots. 6 of the shots were in his back. Now, first off, I got to ask y'all a question. I want y'all to seriously think about this, family. You had a police call because somebody was going down the street breaking the windows. And I don't even know if it's been confirmed there was anybody out there really breaking windows. The cops get there, and what was a non-lethal situation turned into a lethal situation. The question that we have to start asking is this: why? I mean, cause I know some of y'all already thought about this, but if the situation or the crime that's being committed is not worth a life, then why are police dealing with these instances as points of lethal force? They go in with the intentions of using lethal force. It's like, for example, let's say this dude was busting the windows, right? Was it worth laying him down for it? See, this is because I know a lot of black folks gonna be like, well, he shouldn't have been doing this, or he shouldn't have been there. He was in the back. He was in his grandparents' backyard. He had a cell phone in his hand. I don't know what he was doing before then. I don't know what he was planning to do after that, right? And all of a sudden, police come out and say, hands up or something. Now, the first instinct when you in the dark and motherfuckers jumping out at you, right, is to run. So if he was to make any movement, they was going to kill him. Period. We know this. Right? So it's like, I'm not really shocked. You know what I'm saying? But now we got to start asking the question, because now the posture that's being taken when they're dealing with our young people is a posture of war. It's a posture of lethal force, going into a situation that does not require lethal force. If somebody's breaking windows and they run from you, it does not mean that you need to shoot them because your fat ass can't get up and catch them. We got to be clear about that. Now, then on top of that, now, family, check this out, because I want y'all to follow me. Follow me for a minute. Walk with me in this thought process for a minute. Already, they're going into this young man's background. Right? And he was the victim. But I think in California, too, there was another incident that happened earlier in the week where you got an Uber car, right? An Uber car that hits a white woman that happens to be walking her bike across the street. Brother Hatem, what does that have to do with it? Let me paint this picture for you. Now, the Uber cars and the whole Uber company right now is under investigation. Tesla is under, all these people that's talking about the automatic car piece are under investigation because this white woman walked out and got hit by a car. Hit by a well-lit car. Hit by a car that got on the side of it or got in some form of fashion. This is an auto-driving vehicle. She walks out and gets hit. And I haven't heard anybody go into her background. Anybody. But yet a black man is shot in the fucking backyard about some unlethal crime. A crime that probably would be a misdemeanor. He's shot, he's murdered, and you already dissecting this young man's background. Some of us is thinking at home, well, the nigga probably was up to no good anyway. Right? But nobody is looking into the background of this white woman who got ran over by a fucking Uber car. My question is, how the fuck you don't see an Uber car coming? How you don't see an Uber car coming? An automatic Uber car. Nobody is questioning the fact maybe she was in a financial distress situation and possibly was looking for a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? These cars got hundreds of thousands of sensors. All these years of programming. Very few accidents in the years that they've been tested. And all of a sudden, this motherfucking car happens to run over a bitch over a woman in the wrong place at the wrong time. And nobody is going into her background. I mean, because we don't know if she was suicidal. We don't know if she did that shit on purpose. We don't know if she was planning, if this was a scam. No, it's a white woman. It's honorable. You know what I'm saying? But niggas is questioning, and white folks is questioning why this black man was in his grandmother's backyard. What the fuck was he doing in the backyard talking on the phone in the first place? Maybe he was talking about some shit he didn't want his grandparents to hear about. Family, we got to understand that these motherfuckers have declared war on our children. And because I need y'all to understand. When there's a war, there's a psychological piece to that too. Right? See, because I want y'all to understand this. In order for a human being to kill another human being, he has to view the individual that he's killing less than him. He cannot see the humanity of the other person. Y'all have to understand this. This is why when you're talking to individuals that kill people, they have a way of dehumanizing the person that they killed, the person that they murdered. And we have to be very clear about this, family. There has been a war declared. And because we are not comfortable in recognizing this, we accept the shit that goes on. No, it's just the way it's supposed to be. And then on top of that, we allow our cities to hire cowards as police officers. Let me tell you something. An individual that does what a police officer does has the opportunity to be the best person in the world. Why? Because as a police officer, you should leave the house every day knowing that it's a fact that you may not return home. Because your job is to serve the people, to protect the people, which means that you are going to put yourself in a circumstance that is dangerous. And if you cannot accept that, family, you need to give up the motherfucking badge. See, and this is why I say you should be the best person, because this means that every day that you leave, you need to hug your wife or your husband. You need to kiss your kids, because there's a possibility that you may not be coming back, so that when you live your life, you living your life to the fullest. Because there's a possibility that when you run into a backyard, that there's a possibility that somebody could be waiting to ambush your ass. That somebody could trying to take your life when you pull a car over. And you shouldn't be able to live with that. Because you have chosen a field in which violence is part of it. For us to be listening to people talking about, well, police are, it's a dangerous job. And fuck that. They can't be shooting our kids over some bullshit because you scared. You scared? And that's okay? You know what I'm saying? That's a declaration of war to me. You know what I'm saying? We should be outraged about this shit. Because if it's happening in California, it can happen in Akron. It can happen in Columbus. Oh, my fault, it did happen in Columbus. Oh, my fault, it did happen in Akron. Oh, my fault, it did happen in Cleveland. And what fucks me up the most is that I got a generation of young people coming up. And it's scary to me that I may have to go to one of their funerals because they didn't respond properly. They wasn't able to control the fight or flight instinct that motherfuckers learn about from 3rd grade on. We all know that when you startle a motherfucker, there is going to be a movement. We all know that when somebody jump out at you in a dark place, you're going to try to run or you're going to try to fight. For some reason, black folks are supposed, maybe it's because they think we superhuman and we have been able to overcome some of the basic instincts for so long. Because what's surprising to me, and I know a lot of y'all don't get offended about this, but what's surprising to me is that there has not been more mass shootings from us. How is it that we are the most oppressed motherfuckers in this place? We are bullied every motherfucking day, and there are no mass murders going on with us. We got little petty beefs where individuals are being shot about some goddamn money or about some disagreement. But they're not going out there just shooting motherfuckers that they know.
Hello?
I'm sorry, go ahead, bro. You better tune in because I'm hot right now, goddammit.
Hey man, you just struck a nerve right there. That's why I had to come in. On the toast, we are now saying the name that is new to the fold, and I think that her story deserves to be told. Miriam Johnson, aka Mimi. Mimi, some years ago, I met working at Best Gyro, and the reason she stood out for me is because she always showed my son love. My son's mother is not in his life, and she knows that. And so every time we went to Best Gyro, she would come from around the counter, and she would give him a hug, and she would lift him up, right? And she would ask him, "You hungry, little man? What you want? I got you." Every time. If we walked past there on her shift, every single time she took care of my son. And then she wasn't working there no more. And then I found out that she was a few streets down at Jimmy John's. And there she go again. She'd see him walking past and she'd run outside the restaurant like, "Yo, Pharaoh, I don't get no love." You know what I mean? And he'd run back and give her a hug and she'd show him love. Sometimes I needed to, go take care of some business across the street and get him, I think I needed to get him a birthday gift. And she was like, "Go ahead. Leave him here with me." And she sat down with him, and she fed him, and she got him some drink. And that was the last time that we saw her. About a month ago, she went missing. And past week, they found her body in a dumpster. And the dude that she was with, shot her in the head over some tax money.
This whole...
She left at least 3 of her own children here. And now they ain't got a mother or a father. So I'm saying to you that when you see the cycle as it happens, imagine the rage that those kids are going to grow up with, that fire in them. They're volatile right now, just waiting, just because of the love of their mother who loved the community. Man, that sister was love, man. That's the only reason that I remember her.
God damn it! All right, family, we had some technical difficulties. I'm gonna have to get the computer back up. The lines dropped, so we're gonna get straight into the toast.
Mom, don't forget. So, what people say is my show. So, yeah. Give us a big thumbs up.
Move, baby, move,
And give
move.
us a heart.
Watch Watch out. Don't knock the cord out. All right, Shaka, I got to send out an apology. The cord for the computer came out once again because I went to go try to get my glass so that we could do the toast. And it ended up fucking up. So I'm about to pull everything up real quick. So the lines will continue being open. So family, damn, I can't even play no music, huh? I can't even play no music right now. But hey, we about to do the toast and everything will be getting up. You know what I'm saying? So but Shaka was giving a testimony. Can you give me a towel because I'm hot? Give me a small towel upstairs, please. All right, so the computer went down. The lines will be open in a couple of minutes. But the fact of the matter is, family, the fact for me is that we are being attacked from many different directions. Many different directions. Thank you, baby. And we have to be aware of that. And we have to start getting our young people ready. We have to start getting ready as adults. We have to get ready as adults. Because we have no choice. We are being put in a situation that's almost a no-winner. And I'm trying to let you know, family, by us tribing up, by us learning to build, by us learning to trust one another, we can make it through this. You understand what you understand what I'm saying? Because nothing we going through is new. Nothing is new. Like, for example, at the school, one of the major things I have to deal with is bullying. Family, I want y'all to think about this. Because I got parents coming in telling me about bullying situations and how they don't want their child to be the next child to commit suicide for bullying. Now, this is me, and this is my personal thoughts on the piece, right? Family. We live in a country that was built upon the fact that it's a bully. This whole culture, family, is built up by bullying. We have been a population that has been bullied in this motherfucker since we got off the ships. Now, the whole phenomenon of bullying being a major issue is new to them, but it's old hat to us. You know, one of the reasons that I feel that a lot of our children are being affected, girls, y'all know I'm on my show. It's real life here at Gye-Nyame, right? One of the major pieces that is going to piss off people is this. When I'm dealing with my young folk, one of the things I'm starting to notice is that my children a lot of them no longer think that they are black. What do you mean, Brother Hatem? We have began raising our children to believe that they are dark-skinned white people. So of course the world is going to affect them the way it affects them. Of course our suicide rate is going to increase. See, because I constantly ask the question. I mean, if suicide is such a big thing in our community, why are we doing it now? I think the plantation would have been a major place for us to start committing suicide. I think Jim Crow was a perfect place and a perfect opportunity and a justified opportunity for us to start committing suicide. I'm just saying, how is it right now that suicide is a major issue? This doesn't strike anybody else as strange, as out of place, right? And one of the things that, what's up? No, I'm not going to call them no goddamn Uncle Ruckuses. I'm calling them dark-skinned white people. They dark-skinned white people. You know what I'm saying, family? Look at some of your co-workers. Look at some of your peoples. They run around like dark-skinned white people. Just saying. And you know, that's Brother Hot Tim. You know, I'm a little bit out there on sometimes. I'm trying to get these lines up before I go back to the toast. I'm gonna get the lines up so that y'all can call in. I want some of y'all call in and cuss me out. Sister Navita, I'm gonna go over the flyer in a couple of minutes. But right now, we are doing open mic. As soon as I get the mic open, right? The line crashed right in the middle of because Chaka was sharing a story. You know what I'm saying? We got to come together and start sharing these short stories. You know, this Kuumba. I'm calling it brunch with the ancestors because I'm gonna eat brunch with y'all. Today, I'm gonna be pulling out some of that Justice League ambrosia. Excuse me. Close that door. And hey, I'm doing my show. And I'm also going to be eating some of my ferments, right? Of course, that's beet-based because I love beets. I don't, you know, that's something I picked up from my grandma. Leave it alone, Gina. Leave it alone because it's been down there all that time. You never touched it. Now all of a sudden you want to touch it. Go on.
Because I didn't see it.
Girl, go on handle your life before I take care of it for you. Go over there and sit down.
My life?
Yep.
She
All right.
already takes care of her life.
She take care of her life?
Yeah.
No, I'll take care of her life right now.
Uh-huh.
All right.
You take care of yourself.
Hey, see, this is why I don't give you a show because you have no filters. You don't know when to stop. Be quiet. All right. So here we go. All right. The lines will be up in a second. So while we're doing that, let me go down my list real quick. Today is Kuumba. For those that don't know, it's a day of creativity. The demonic principle of the day is order. The color is orange. The hermetic law is cause and effect. Male name for the day is Kwame. It's Kwame's day. Female name is Ama. All right, let me get out the other list. So, also today, cool, we back up. Let me go on and do this. All right. So the lines will be up in a second. From the Emotional Emancipation Circle, the African-Centered Cultural Virtue and Value System. Today we are looking in Wolof at Jupe or Jube, good character, just, honest, righteous, Akan ethics, strong character. In the traditional Yoruba today, we're looking at Oju Enu, which is having insight. All right. My Spreaker ain't just pop up. So let me go and see what's going on with the Spreaker app real quick. No, I want that up, but I want the Spreaker app. I'm going to have the lines up in a second. So family, I want you to activate those reticular formations in the brain. And I want you going out and I want you to start finding examples of creativity, right? That's popping off in our community. Because in order for us to really start building up something, we have to recognize, well, we don't have to start building it up. The creativity, all the principles are active in our community. We just got to start identifying where they are and start utilizing them for our benefit. Excuse me, you right by my mic. If you don't get your butt, if you go upstairs or go down the basement, one or the other. Oh my God, it's real life here at Gye-Nyame. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's real life all the time. Oh, cool. Shouts out to Amatu. She said, no matter, bro, I'm still here. Yep, the lines will be open. Hold on. I have to do it the hard way because it's Uber conference. Sasha, if you don't take your little self upstairs, little lady, we're going to have some real issues. Live on Facebook. Live on Facebook. All right, so lines will be open in less than a second, family. Well, it's going to be a little bit longer than a second. Just letting y'all know it's going to be a little bit longer than a second. But here we go. Hey, Cleveland. All right, cool. I think Shaka might still be in the house. All right. So we back up. The lines are back open. All right. Hootsuite back up. Everything back up. So we about to do this toast. And here we go. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna pop this. I had to. This is why the lines went down in the first place. I'm gonna do, since you can't see, I got my bottle here. And when you open up a bottle of ambrosia or the red June, or the
While we
June,
wait for the others to join.
or the June from that Shaka, you call back in, or the June from Shaka, right? You know what I'm saying? Or any other people that's gonna be brewing from the family, because the fact of the matter is, I'm willing to teach everybody in my circle how to brew. You know what I'm saying? Because I honestly believe this is a help drink that we need to start having in our community. So I'm going to scoot this over so that y'all can see. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. But when I open it, now this is a special bottle. All right? This is one of the bottles I give to family and friends.
This call is being recorded.
This is one of the bottles that I give to family and friends. That's Shaka up on the line right now. I apologize, Shaka. I pulled the cord out. It wasn't the kids this time. So I'm about to open up one of my gift bottles, right? This is that. Now, when you don't shake up a bottle of it. When you get a bottle, somebody give you a bottle, you just lift it up and down so that you can have the stuff move around in there. So this one is lemon, lime, and ginger. I call it the Justice League. I won't go into the story behind the name, but we're going to pop in and see what happens. Hopefully it won't shoot up to the ceiling, because it is alive. Oh, cool. Now that lemon, lime, and ginger, it's something about, oh, there it go. It's starting, but it ain't overflowing. So I got the little clear glass so that y'all can see how it pours. All right, here we go. Now before we do the toast, Shaka, are you on your way up here?
Not yet, but I will be.
Okay. So there you go. That's the lemon, lime, and ginger family. It's kind of settled. So you ain't got this one, it foams up a little bit. Every now and then I get one where the bottle just, because there's something about the lemon, lime, and ginger that kind of helps settle down the ambrosia. But if you look in there, you can see all the bubbles because it's alive. It's a live drink, live health drink. So right now we're having a fermented brunch. Because this is actually considered food.
I want to open up some of mine. I wish they could see mine open, but
you know what? We gonna figure out how to do that, Shaka. Because whether we do a straight stream on a Hangout, a Google Hangout, or whether I can invite you on the screen, I don't know. Are you at home now? Because there should be a way where I could invite you on the screen. Because remember we did it before. But they only got things where they don't even have where I can invite people. Did you just open yours?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that was a nice little pop there, man. That was a nice little pop. So he's going to be toasting with me as we call on these ancestors. But first, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up the glass, right? We lift up the glass and we say, Ashe. I'ma say, bro, I would like to learn to brew and willing to pay for a mother from you or Brother Shaka. That's cool. What city are you in? You know what I'm saying? Just let us know and we'll talk about it because we can make this happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but now, and like I said, family, we got videos. I mean, I got a video. I don't know if it's live, but I got a video showing you how to do it, right? And we got our own strain of ambrosia, our own strain of SCOBY, right? So now we toasted the Creator. Now we're gonna go to the stars of the show before we are able to crack open this bottle of ferments that I got as well. You know what I'm saying? So calling on Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Marvin Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigg, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Falar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pat Maya Ra, Malika Fakir, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pauline, the Luster Brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Randleman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles, Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, Essie Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Worrells, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amotet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlin Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. Brother Renee added to his list, Joe Davis. Brother Allende and Sister Jill submitted Timothy Butler. Amatu Noor Ibrahim salutes John Dewey, Ruth Beard. Brother Shaka added to his list, Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney. Zoe Mosley salutes Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley. Brother Anubis adds to his list Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles. Sister Tiandra salutes Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr. Brother Deshaun salutes Jennifer Sensabaugh. I added to my list Hazel Gatson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., and Kaniko Parsons. Sister Aisha salutes Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown. Miss Ford salutes Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth and Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson. Dr. D salutes Dan Wilkinson Sr. Sister Jackie added to her list Emma McClendon. We have Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Patricia Williams, and Shabaka Toure added to the community list here in Columbus. Sister Madonna salutes Donna Hill and Richard Gleavis, her mother and father. Sister Cynthia salutes Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Voy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead. Okay, cool. What's up? That's beautiful. CeeLo added Archie Beck, Anna McGill. Brother Santana added Aunt Becca. Elder Greg Arnold salutes Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, and Charles Reed. Sister Shelley I salutes Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, and Mother Gibson. Brother Kwabena, or Brother Kwabena Nixon, salutes Alex Nixon. Elder Bowie salutes John Bowie. Elder Shedrick salutes Lester and Rachel Sanders. Sister Janelle Ross salutes Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, and Leroy Stokes. Elder Ori Bianchi salutes Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott. Charles Stevenson salutes Vivian Stevenson. Cassandra Holloway salutes Mona Ann. Elder Phyllis salutes Martha Ford Dawson. Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston. Sister Enya salutes Margaret Towns and Mary Williams. Sister Heather salutes Leroy Q. Heath Sr. Patan Capshaw Moore salutes Albert Moore. And Yeye Motley salutes Miss Vanilla, Alvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, and Erlington Houston. And we say Ashe.
Ashe.
From there, family, we move on to the present moment. We talked about it. Activate those reticular formations. Find the creativity in the moment. Go take that off. Now. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame. So, we salute the present moment. Activate the reticular formation. Look for the principle of the day, which is Kuumba, and we say Ashe. From there, we salute our children, our children's children, onto infinity, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we salute all of our relations. We say Ashe. Last but not least, family. Last but not least, we salute you. I toast each and every last one of y'all. Oh, okay, we got somebody in Atlantic City, brother, who wants one of these Scobies. So we gonna have to go and make sure we get one out to him. All right. So we're gonna work on when we're gonna begin working on that, Amatu. All right. So we lift up the glass and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right. Now we can talk, family. Y'all can feel free to call it. Now, Bashaka, you was rudely interrupted from your discussion about the young lady that was doing things in the community, helping you with your son in small ways. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, go and finish your story while I go on to get my money.
I mean, yeah, and that
Hot damn.
You say it in a small way, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. That was the biggest thing that anyone has done to go out of their way to recognize my son. You know what I mean? And to really say, you know, outside of myself, to say, I see you, King. You know what I mean? And that was her thing, is that she knew. I mean, you know, every time she even said her name, she had just, you know, oh man, that's such a powerful name, Pharaoh. You know what I mean? And so she looked forward to seeing him rise to that. And, you know, the thing is that I can only be so sad because now Pharaoh got more power on the other side. He got more angels to brush his face with their wings. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so sometimes I see him smile in his dreams, and I know that that's what it is that my son knows that he's got protectors. You know what I mean? And so, you know, yeah. So I don't know what part I got interrupted in, man, but the sister was, she came up missing one day, and a month later, they found her in a dumpster, and it was just revealed to me last night that she had been shot in the head, and that homeboy's accomplice had, he came out and told the whole story. So, both of them is sent in right now. And, whatever's going on, with that situation, I just know that there's a lot of folks on the inside and on the out that want to get out because she was definitely a pillar. And once again, when it comes to the children that she left behind, I didn't know her family or anything like that. I don't know who is dealing with her legacy account, but I went into the instant message and I told I told that person what she meant to me and my son, and that, with the children that she left behind, just know that, as long as I have my say, they won't want for anything. You understand? So, this healing is definitely going to take a lot more time, for her family, let alone the community. And, sometimes there is no other way. There's no other way to be able to diffuse that unless you are intentional, the way that she was intentional in her life. You know what I mean? The fact that she showed that intention, she intentionally brought a certain level of balance to my son's existence, because she knew that he didn't have a mother figure around even on occasion. So she became that on occasion. She showed him love from a mother. You know what I mean? She showed him, that whatever it is that he wanted, while it was in her power to give, that she gave him everything he requested. And so it's a terrible loss to her family and to her community, because, like I said earlier, she, her children now don't have their mother or their father in their lives. And so as a community, we need to be able to build that village, and we need to, right now, it even hurts that I'm not able to embrace her children and just let them know, you know what I mean? But, so, yeah, man,
Yeah, man.
I don't know what else to say.
What we doing is a powerful work, family, because we have created a space where we can recognize her forever. Think about this. Pharaoh and Cleve, or Sasha and Gina, or any of our kids could pick up what we're doing right now and continue on our work. We could have a list of 1,000 people that get read every morning, every day. You know what I'm saying? Where we are purposely remembering our ancestors. Now, what y'all see me doing right now, right, is I'm eating a live breakfast, a brunch. I'm eating brunch with the ancestors. And I know y'all like, Brother Tim, that's not safe. But now, the reason I'm pulling this out is, and I'm letting y'all know that I fermented this last summer. Not last week. Last summer. Because I want y'all to understand, family, look. Long before there was a refrigerator, and what I'm going to say this, and I know some of y'all are not going to understand. The refrigerator may have been one of the worst things that ever happened to us. Because with the refrigerator, we start losing the science of fermentation. Whether we're talking about the ambrosia, the June, the regular kombucha, the other fermented drinks. Like, for example, family, do y'all know for a long time that I want y'all to understand this. This is how powerful fermentation is, right? You have a federal department that controls it. What do you mean, Brother Hatem? There's no federal department of fermentation. It's called Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. I want you to understand. It's basically illegal for you to make your own fermented drinks. Why? Because in the center of most cultures, there's fermentation traditions. And those fermentation traditions, in a lot of ways, help support the culture. Why? Because at one point in time, we couldn't drink the water. So we had to learn the skills of fermentation. And what governments try to do is they try to control, and take control and manage those things that are necessary for life. Alcohol, for whether y'all believe it or not, for a long time, was a necessity. Because, and I'm not talking about this distilled shit that we drinking. I'm talking about the beers and the wines. Because those drinks, in their natural state, provided us with the bacteria and the yeast that our body needs. It provided our bodies with cultures. And it brought us in tune with our culture. This June right now, this is the center of our culture. You understand that, Shaka? Right now, we're producing the center of our culture. One of the reasons a lot of us we can't think alike, we can't work together because our microbiome is off. Some of y'all motherfuckers is rotten on the inside. I'm just letting you know right now. Your microbiome is so out of balance that you don't even know what happy is no more. Because I heard up as high as 90% of the serotonin, the happy chemical, right, is produced in your gut. And if your gut is rotten, are you producing serotonin? Question. Over 80% of your immune system is in your gut, which is controlled by your microbiome. How many of us are feeding our microbiome? None. I mean, I ain't gonna say none. Some of y'all are. You know what I'm saying? So now, check this out, family. Get you some cabbage. Get you some spring water or distilled water. Salt the water to taste. Cut your cabbage up. Put it in a jar. Throw a couple of peppers in there. Throw some green peppers in there if you want. Throw some seasoning in there. Just make sure that the cabbage is up under the water and allow it to sit there for 5 days. Open up the jar. You got some natural. Think about this. You got some natural sauerkraut. Or if you want to turn it into kimchi, throw in some ginger and something very spicy. But just keep it all up under the water. Right? Give it 3 to 5 days. When you eat on that stuff, what you are doing, you are feeding your microbiome. You will automatically start feeling better. You'll start burping up shit. You'll start shitting out unnecessary parts. And you will be feeding the healthy part of your microbiome. You'll be bringing it into balance. So, Shock, it's just me and you now. Everybody on Facebook done left us. I done got into my preaching.
What are you eating right now?
Right now, huh?
Get some.
Here. This is this is a mix that I made because I did a 21-day fast, and while I was fasting, I wanted to break my fast by introducing some fermented food. So I took some. I'm tasting some yams, some beets, some carrots, some cabbage, some onions, and I mixed them up. Oh, you want some more?
Let me get this piece.
Huh?
Can I get that one?
This one right here?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Daddy.
Yeah.
I want to taste test it.
All right, here. And look, it's good to give your kids this stuff too because it's like an it's like inoculation. It's the best inoculation.
It's good.
So are you refrigerating while you take through the process or no?
You want the bacteria to grow. You want to get that taste. And the fermentation process, at least this method, it makes it anaerobic. So as long as no air is hitting the thing and it's up underwater, it allows the lactobacillus bacillus to grow, right? Which is one of the things that our scobies do, right? Our SCOBY seals off and only allows what comes through the SCOBY. That's it. You know what I'm saying? This is why we gotta, so there's a slight aerobic process with us when we brewing our ambrosia. But when we
dig this.
Go ahead.
I've got a head of cabbage that's been in my refrigerator for about 6 months.
And that shit's still good. Go ahead.
You say it's still good?
Yeah. Peel out all the brown leaves, peel it down to where it look good. Chop that up. Get you some of the water that you use to brew your ambrosia. Or better yet, Chaka, you know the next step for me? I'm thinking about using the ambrosia to ferment.
Make sauerkraut?
Yeah. It ain't gonna be that sour, but hey. You know what I'm saying? You can use the water and salt to your taste. Throw in some other spices. Chaka, you gonna eat this up, man. And then, like I said, them old vegetables that you be having or the cabbage that you have sitting in the refrigerator, if you ain't gonna use them, cut them up and allow the process of fermentation to happen so that you can start getting some health benefits. Because, I mean, just think about it. Cabbage by itself, cabbage when you just cook it, right? It got a lot of fiber. It goes through your system and push stuff out. So now what happens when you pre-digest the cabbage, release vitamins and stuff that your body is not able to release, and you take it and you eat it? It's easier on your digestive system. It feeds your microbiome, which helps make you become healthier. And on top of that, it helps push out a lot of the old trash.
Right.
So right now, you know what I'm saying? This is red because I got beets in it. Beets take over when you throw it into something. So right now, I'm getting the benefits of the beets. I'm getting the benefits of the carrots. I'm getting the benefits of the potatoes. So I'm straight. But I pulled it out so I can show people. We talking about last summer. So what's that, 9 months ago?
Wow.
This been sitting in my basement. Right? It's been sitting in my basement. And I'm sitting up here like
I had no idea. I had no idea how many people are dealing with sourdough until I bring up the conversation of fermentation.
Oh, dude. I got a thing of sourdough in the refrigerator right now, and I made that. So you can make your own sourdough with your ambrosia.
What do you do?
Just basically get the instructions on how to make a sourdough starter, and instead of putting water, put your ambrosia. Hell, you might not even need to use a cook. So you know that once you start putting that stuff in, where you get the flour, and you just start pouring in the ambrosia, you know what I'm saying? You use that as a starter, because what's going to start to happen is that the enzymes, the bacteria, and the yeast is going to start eating the sugar in the flour, and it's going to come alive. And once you start seeing the bubbles, right? That's your starter. And you can add more flour to it, and you can let it sit for a little while, and you just keep it alive, and you just use a little bit of the starter every time you make a sourdough. Hell, right now, I'm thinking about pulling my sourdough out and feeding it again, because I got in the refrigerator, you don't have to feed it as much. But I'm going to pull my sourdough out, and I'm thinking about making me some pizza. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, because my sourdough is real sour and hard as hell. But it makes a good pizza dough.
Right.
But you a cook. Okay. But you cook. So once you get into the swing of it, it might be more addictive than even what you're doing with the brewing right now, because you're going to be able to make a sourdough bread based with using your drink. You're going to be able to have recipes, because like I said, the next step for me is take some cabbage or some whatever you make pickles out of. I can't think of it right now. And submerge them in some ambrosia. Just find something to hold it down for about 3 days and see what happens. I know what's gonna happen, but it's like I wonder how it's gonna taste.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna check that out, and I'll keep you posted. Listen, we can keep going, but I'm trying to prepare for
the trip.
I'm trying to prepare for tonight, because if I can have Pharaoh here, then I can just make a dash out that way and take care of my biz and Max and eat that. But we'll see. We'll see, because more likely he'll come with me, and we just gotta make sure that he's accommodated. Now, as far as tonight, trying to figure out if I need any extra accommodations for him while we step into bed.
Well, you already had the conversation with me. Man, you already know what's up.
Yeah. No, I'll see what's going on and figure it out.
Yeah, we
But
Give me.
yeah, so
Give me that.
that's what's going on here. I'm definitely bringing my Red June. You wanna go live tonight at any time?
if not tonight, tomorrow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because by the time you get here, we're gonna be getting ready for the Afro Delicious. Tell them where it is. Tell them what it is and where it is, so we might be able to get some of our people out, and we can go on sample on some mead that's made here in Columbus, and you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, yo, fam, there's a lot of stuff going on in Columbus that people don't know about. We got a meadery right here. A meadery. This is honey wine.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this stuff's so good. I'm gonna have to stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. I'm gonna have to, I'm sitting up here grubbing, getting juice
Why
all.
are your eyes like that?
Like what?
Like red. Your eyes are red.
Yeah, my eyes are red. But hey,
Yeah, my bad. I want to give details, but my computer's freezing up right now. I gotta update my stuff.
it's called Little Brothers, right?
Wow. What's that?
It's called Little Brothers. It's gonna be at Little Brothers, right?
Yeah.
No, it's actually gonna be at the meadery.
At the meadery, okay.
Yeah. So I can't even. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up, brother, who sent me the flyer. And actually, I can do that on my phone while I'm talking to you. Hold on.
As long as you ain't driving.
Here we go. Man, technology.
Hey, Taja. Gina. Your cousin said, "What's up, Gina?" Miss Taja Calloway says, "What's up?"
Hi.
You know who Taja is, right? Sweetie.
Who's Taja?
Sweetie.
Oh.
Who that?
Sweetie. My niece Sweetie.
Daddy.
Tylee's daughter. I don't know if you know her. My sister Tylee.
Hi, sweetie.
Oh, okay.
Hi, sweetie.
How you doing? I just saw her on the timeline. I didn't know that though. Wow. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so hopefully for anybody who's listening, we'll be able to get this information to you right quick so we can
What you looking for?
actually see each other, hold on a second. Allende.
Thanks for the gun. Thanks.
It's called Afro Delicious, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
Fine. All right, here we go.
Daddy, I got a wolf.
The Jam 2 Concept presents Afro Delicious Art and Performances by Allende Afrique, The Deal Breakers, The Triangle, Kilo West, Maya G, Boogie Driven, D5.
So they doing everything. I mean, because
yeah.
Boogie Driven Edwards is a hip hop dancer.
Okay. So, yeah, Saturday, March 31st at Brothers Drake Meadery, 26 East 5th Avenue. That is 26 East 5th Avenue. Hold on a second.
You know what?
It sounds like it's over there by the old rib shop.
No, check it out. I'm telling you exactly what. Do you remember? Excuse me, little girl. Do you remember when Mustafa? You remember Mustafa?
Yeah.
Do you remember when he had his
Office right off a high.
right off a high on Fifth Avenue? It's right across. It's right across from where that used to be. Matter of fact, there's
Where the Shell station used to be?
Where the Shell station, no, where the Shell station used to be, there's
across the street where the pawn shop is a pawn shop, and it was a High Five.
No, because remember, right next to the gas station, you talking about that little mall where they used to have the laundromat for the students and shit. Right now, there's a used clothes place right there where the Shell used to be. But if you go back, because there's a little street right across, it's a little street, And right there is that meadery. It's right, you in the right area. It's like a block. It's not even a block away from High Street. But it's right across the street from the building where Mustafa used to be in. They done changed that whole area. I mean, have you even been to the Kroger's over there since? I mean, have you been over to that Kroger's? I mean, it's a liquor store at the bottom of the Kroger's, but the Kroger's is like, they done changed that whole block. But you in the right area.
Yeah, because we used to call that ghetto Kroger.
Exactly. Not no more. Not no more. The short north is done. I mean, the way we knew the short north, that shit is you know what I'm saying? They've been working on that for a long time. We try to tell the people that, but nobody want to listen. We're trying to tell you.
Oh man, you know what? You got Jamon Jones already on the list. You just reminded me, man. We got to put young brother Choice on there.
Choice? Hold on.
Choice is Charles Wooden.
Hold on, I gotta find my ticket. What are y'all doing?
She's trying to give me some chips.
Trying to give you some what?
No.
It ain't no juice in there. It's real life here, Gye-Nyame. I'm sorry.
I didn't say juice.
All right, because I got to go in here and bottle this stuff up. All right, hold on. Okay, I got to use one of these markers. His name is Charles Wooden.
Wooden.
No, I'm repeating it because it sounds familiar. Do I know this young dude?
Yeah, you knew Choice. Choice was he was like Jamon's little brother.
All right.
Choice back in the day in the short north, he loved to fight.
What's up, Daddy?
Loved to fight. Actually, ask Sheckham and them about him because they would just point their finger. Whoever and yo, he just loved to fight. And the thing is that I remember before he passed, they was telling him to like chill out because the young cats, some young cats tried to jump him, and he took advantage of that. Like he whipped them all just because they was trying to jump him, and they retaliated on him.
Right. Which is how saying we start running in packs rather than in prize. But yo, family.
Oh man.
I want to send shouts out to I'm here, Atlantic City. Brine. She talking about the brine that you put so you're Amatu. So you're doing you do fermenting, right? And I heard about, it's like this a whole industry, this whole fermentation piece. This is an industry for some of us, right? Cleveland talking about farming. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we get land, I'm just like, wow. So all right, but yo, family, we gonna shut this down. Shaka need to handle his business. I don't want him staying here too long. Handle your business so we go down here and we can hook up tonight. I want to send shouts out to everybody who took the time to listen in and have brunch with the ancestors. We done ate us some live living foods, introducing some healthy cultures into our lives. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't eat with me, right, understand that once we start pouring to each other's ancestors in a sense, what I get, some form of fashion, you get. So I want to salute each. Not really. Amatu. See, they got this. Hey, no, not really. Okay, so now I just gave you a recipe. Just water and cabbage. Cut it up how you want to eat it. Add some salt to the water. Salt it to taste. Throw some herbs and some different flavors in there. But the only thing is, make sure that it's below the water level. So you're going to put something in it to weight it down so that the water level is above it. Because the process happens anaerobic. It's an anaerobic process, which means it don't require oxygen. And it's the oxygen that allows the mold and stuff to build. And even when the mold and stuff pop on it, You just knock off the top layer. I know some of y'all ain't gonna do this. Just knock off that layer and just go back down underneath the water, and you still got some good food. All right. Oh, can I text my address and give me a price for the mother? Yes. You got the 614-300-1875. You can text the address, and when Shaka's more. He's more.
I'm gonna tell you what. Or you can email me at the mind of SHAKKA@gmail, because you're not the only one in New Jersey that's looking for one. So maybe Hatim, I don't know if you'll be down for a road trip, but we gotta pass through AC to get to Newark. I'm still trying to, work or incentivize that trip. Because I can't just be going out there.
Just
be going.
Right.
Well, maybe in the summer, but I don't know if this is one.
But we can, because what I was talking about is because Shaka's a little bit more savvy at coming up with methods of, because I'm thinking about a method of mailing it, right? But I want to make sure none of the juice leak out. So when Shaka get here, we'll sit down, we'll do it, and we're gonna send you a small one, so they don't take up a lot of space, and that you could do a 1 gallon to 2 gallon jug, and we'll produce a video so that you can know exactly how to do it. Or I'll share one of the ones I already did. Or when Shaka get here, maybe me and him sit down and have a video where we actually show how to do it, because he got some different methods. I got some different methods, and it works. I was thinking about a Ziploc bag, but the issue is the knocking, and then on top of that, remember this is alive. So one of the issues I had just by transporting it with the Ziploc bag was that it still produces carbon while it's in the bag. So the bag starts swelling up, so I got to do 2 bags, so 2 or 3 bags. But we'll work it out. Just hit me up at, you're already on the list, 614-300-1875. Hit me with the address, and I'll get you one prepared, and we'll send it out. All right? We'll work it out. So, here's to all of y'all for joining us. Shaka gonna get busy, man, because I don't want no excuses tonight and shit. I'll be sitting at the meadery. I'll be sitting at the meadery by myself while Brother Allende up on the stage. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got you.
Peace out, fam. Peace out, everybody. We are out. I'm gonna double and triple. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. I got you, Amatu. You gonna get it. So text that number 614-300-1875. Give me the information and remind me, because I'm gonna be running this week. I'm gonna be able to send it out hopefully this week. I just got to go down and dig and get you. Because for some reason I be having some nice little ones that be popping up. Some nice ones, right? And maybe that was you. Maybe they knew that you was coming. So, all right, family. This Brother Hatim, I'm out. All right, Amatu, and whoever else is listening on Spreaker, thank you for joining in. And don't be shy. Join the conversation. This Brother Hatim, I'm out.